Barnsley was once the heart of the Yorkshire coal industry, but the pits and jobs that went with them are long gone, and now the town is on the verge of a new start. The centre is being rebuilt, and many of its new buildings will have hot water and heating provided not by coal or gas, but woodchip burning boilers. It's the council who've taken the initiative and made Barnsley the country's leader in biomass technology. The Barnsley Council Building Services and Energy Department seems to have succeeded in creating a thriving biomass economy.
We had a classic chicken and egg situation. People wouldn't put biomass boilers in if there was no guarantee they could get the fuel for them. Then again, what company is going to set up manufacturing biomass fuel when there are no boilers for it to serve? So we had to do something to break that circle. We decided to opt to install biomass boilers and effectively call the bluff of the marketplace.
Here's where it all started, Sheffield Road Flats. A year ago, this social housing complex needed a replacement heating system. This was the opportunity for Dick's team to show that biomass was a cheaper and greener answer for the council's energy needs. They took out the coal-burning equipment and installed two of the latest Austrian woodchip boilers.
Well, here we have two boilers of different sizes, 150 kilowatts.
The new carbon-neutral system wins on all counts. It's more efficient than coal, a quarter the price of gas, and it's almost maintenance-free. Upstairs, the residents have the same service as before, only without the noise and dirt that came with coal.
I mean, at one time you had to dust every day.
Oh,
when it were cold.
actually it were horrendous. Because we
couldn't
live
leave
underneath
your windows
chimney,
open.
you know, and it used to settle on verandas, you know. You just sweep it up and you could put it in a bucket.
Yeah.
And with the new smart card payment system, they're spending about half as much on hot water.
For those who may be sceptical that biomass heating for communities isn't feasible, well, this is living proof it is.
But none of this could have happened without a steady supply of wood chips. The city is surrounded by woodland. Silver Power is a new company turning wood cuttings into fuel. Barnsley Council has subsidised the operation, expanding it to provide enough to supply the council's needs. And great care is being taken to manage the surrounding woodlands to ensure a sustainable supply.
There's a great future for it. We're getting a lot of inquiries, potential biomass installations, and obviously the other councils, Doncaster councils and Rotherham Council, hopefully they'll be coming on board soon as well.
On the back of this, Barnsley Council have committed to biomass in all new developments and refurbishments, unless other fuels can be proved cheaper. In 6 months' time, this will be the woodchip storage bunker for the largest biomass project yet in the new council office headquarters. There's even a plan to link up and supply hot water to storage vessels in the library and town hall when the headquarters is empty at night. But a project like this needs a lot of wood. 1,300 hectares have been planted locally to account for it, making it unsuitable for areas where there's a shortage of woodland. The scheme saves 2,320 tonnes of carbon dioxide emissions a year, meaning Barnsley has made a 40% reduction in CO2 emissions from 1990 levels and looks like beating the 60% mark by 2010. That's 40 years ahead of British government targets.
We've committed ourselves to set up a number of pilot trials using various sustainable technologies to demonstrate to the public at large and to businesses within the community that alternative technologies are nothing to be feared, something indeed to be grasped with both hands. They are economic, they can be made to work, and they are beneficial not only for business today, but obviously for the environment and the world to come.
In part 2, we find out how a new type of stove in Malawi is saving trees and carbon emissions, and how a primary school in the UK is pumping energy back into the grid.